For thousands of years, the world held its breath, waiting for a sign, a whisper of hope foretold in ancient prophecies. Prophets, inspired by a divine spark, painted pictures of a child whose birth would alter the course of history. As the time drew near, a unique star appeared in the heavens, a celestial beacon heralding an event of cosmic significance, its light a silent promise to a world shrouded in darkness. The stage was set, not in a palace of earthly power, but in the quiet corners of the Judean hills, where destiny was about to unfold in the most unexpected of ways. Under the vast, starlit canopy, a young woman named Mary, her body heavy with the promise of this divine child, embarked on a grueling journey. Alongside her was Joseph, her devoted husband, his face etched with concern as they traveled the dusty, winding roads from Nazareth to Bethlehem. Each step was a testament to their faith, a pilgrimage dictated by the decree of a distant emperor. The path was arduous, the terrain unforgiving, yet they pressed on, driven by a purpose far greater than themselves, moving towards the city of David, the prophesied birthplace of the king. Upon their weary arrival in Bethlehem, the city was teeming with travelers, a chaotic sea of humanity. Door after door was closed to them, the inns overflowing, with no room to spare for the exhausted couple. They were turned away time and again, their quiet pleas for shelter lost in the noise of the crowded town. Finally, an innkeeper, perhaps moved by their plight, offered them the only space he had left, a humble stable, a place meant for animals, surrounded by the simple scent of hay and the quiet breath of livestock. It was in this lowly shelter, far from the grandeur of royal courts, that the prophecy was fulfilled. As the Star of Bethlehem cast its brilliant, guiding light directly over the stable, Mary gave birth to her son, Jesus. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, a simple feeding trough for animals, now transformed into the cradle for a king. The air in the stable was still, filled with a profound sense of peace and wonder. The cries of a newborn infant echoed softly, a sound that signaled not just a beginning, but a new dawn for all mankind. The miraculous birth did not go unnoticed. In the nearby fields, an angel appeared to a group of shepherds, proclaiming the good news and directing them to the child. They hurried to the stable, their hearts filled with awe, and found everything just as they had been told. From the distant east, wise men, known as the Magi, had followed the celestial star on their own long journey. Bearing precious gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, they too arrived to pay homage, kneeling in adoration before the infant Jesus. Shepherds and kings, the humble and the learned, all gathered in worship of the mysterious child in the manger. And as they gazed upon him, they understood that this was not just the birth of a baby, but the arrival of hope itself, a light for the entire world.